All right, my internet just decided to cut off, but we are back. All right, we are caught up. All right, so let's take a look at the dollar on today. All right, so yesterday, let's see, it was Monday, and the market opened up on fire, right? It made all kinds of moves. Yesterday on the weekly, or last week on the weekly, we got this double top, and yesterday price broke through, and now here's our weekly candle, what we have for today and yesterday. So on the daily, price gave us a double top right here and here. I'm gonna delete that soon though, because I don't want that there on the chart when I go to the smaller time frame. We still have an imbalance here on the daily from when price shot back up from its pullback. Let's see. So overall, we know that the dollar has been in a buy, right? Impulse, correction, continuation, correction, continuation, and then this is correction, this was continuation, and it gave us a double top here, but also a triple top because July 13th it touched right here, wicked away, sold down. So over here, we knew that price was going to react at this zone again. But price could play within this area. It could continue higher. But right now on our 4-hour, I was looking for this imbalance to be filled, and it's here on the hour. So right here, price shot away and gave us this big engulfing candle, and we know that buyers was in this, so the price pushed up. We didn't even have a wick at all at the top, so there were no sellers in this market at that time. But we knew that this imbalance has to come down and get filled. It still has to get filled. So we got sellers came in, and right now I want to see price hold beneath this level. This made support and price broke it, and now it's just coming up to retest it. But okay, so price did break and retest here. Let me see what this level looks like. Okay. So price did break and retest this. And then it also came back up somewhat, didn't quite touch it. And then price gave us a lower low here. So I definitely want to see the dollar continue to sell, but what have we done today so far? This daily candle. One moment. All right, I'm back. All right, so on this daily, we got this double top here, and the sellers did come in, but I would have liked to see a candle more on the low end, also with more of a bearish candle. So this gave us a bear candle. I guess it really is copy and paste with this candle, huh? The wick is just a little bit higher. So some buyers did come in towards the end of the day, because this is the open and this is the close of this candle. So some buyers did come in at the end of the day. So today, right now, what is it? We still have 9 hours left on this candle. I really want to see the sellers come in and continue to push price down so that we can get this imbalance filled. But I see the imbalance getting filled, and price could potentially come back down here and buy, or it could continue selling. But who knows right now about what's going on with the dollar. All right, so there was some news today. And you know, I have not been reading articles like I should be with this news. So right now at 10 o'clock, we have CB Consumer Confidence. So let's find an article on that real quick. What is CB Consumer Confidence? I know, because I don't think I've ever paid attention to this. Conference Board Consumer Confidence measures the level of consumer confidence in economic activity. It is a leading indicator as it can predict consumer spending, which plays a major role in overall economic activity. So depending on how this comes out, right? If consumers are spending, of course, and there's high activity, then of course the dollar should buy, right? So they are, the number that they are expecting is 97.6. If it's 97.6 or greater, probably going to get a buy on this dollar. If it's less than, we should get a fill. So what do we have? It's 9:54. Let's track this other one. FOM, no, JOLTS job openings. I don't think I've paid attention to that one either. What does JOLTS economics, the job openings and labor turnover suggests? Oh, survey. I'm sorry. The job openings and labor turnover survey, JOLTS, telling us many job openings there are each month, how many workers were hired, how many quit their job, how many were laid off, and how many experienced other separations. So, okay, that is important. Okay, so find an article on what they are saying is going to happen. I'm just getting up some of the sites that I normally use. If we can't find anything on those sites, we definitely can find something somewhere. Okay. So I think I'm going to start with investing.com. And then if I don't see anything on here, then I'll go to Bloomberg. All right. So U.S. stocks open higher as jobs confidence data looms. So this sounds like what we need because JOLTS is about the jobs. Who got laid off, who got hired, who got fired, right? All right, so what are they saying about the data? And this was 13 minutes ago. Investing.com, US stocks open. Investing.com, okay. US stocks open higher on Tuesday after a 2-day decline on worries. One moment. I had an issue with my computer. All right, we're back. U.S. stocks open higher on Tuesday after a 2-day decline on worries about the Federal Reserve interest rate outlook. At 9:38 Eastern Standard Time, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 66 points. So let's see. At 9:30, and it filled. I thought it filled its imbalance. I was like, it filled its imbalance. Oh, look at that on US 30. Look at that candle. US 30 has an imbalance all the way up there. Trying to figure out if it's going to fill it or not. Support. All right. So it was up 66 points when the stock market opened this morning, while S&P 500 was up 1% and the Nasdaq Composite was up 0.4%. The S&P CoreLogic Case Shiller Home Price Index showed an 18% year-over-year gain in June, but the pace of the increase is slowing from previous months. Later in the session, investors will see data on job openings and consumer sentiments. It's 10 o'clock. Jay's pushing up. Do we have numbers? Oh, and they're positive and they are greater than what's expected. So let's see what happens. G's definitely falling and the dollar is definitely buying. All right, so I was looking for this GU buy, but I never got a solid break and retest. This closed too far below. It didn't push away. So this is why we are doing this challenge, to make sure that we are following rules and all of our confirmations before entering trade. All right, so we are falling. And this is one of those times where you just miss the trade, at least for me, because I did not pay attention to news. I think that's what let's tighten up this trading plan today because I keep telling myself I'm gonna finish it. What GJ doing? Hitting TP. Trading plan. So far, what do we have? What's my motivation? My motivation is to be able to have time freedom and build generational wealth for my children and leave a legacy. Also, to be able to help other single moms have financial freedom. 2, how much time are you committed to trading every day? And I put 3 hours because I come to this chart at 9. I pretty much stay here whenever I'm finished. I don't have a move. Set my alerts, and normally every hour I'm coming back to check the chart. Define your goals. Ooh, we did not define our goals. So let's set some goals. 30-day goal. 3-month goal. And 6 months. Why do I have so many different fonts? All right, so let's put 3A. 30-day goals. My 30-day goal is to be consistent with checking my trading plan every day before trading and following all of my rules. Because let's be honest, sometimes I over leverage. Sometimes I don't wait for a break and retest. Sometimes I don't have enough confluences. And these are all things that can be avoided to avoid losses. So let's be real. So that's 3A. We're going to do 3B. My 90-day goal is to have a 100K I'm gonna say FTMO because they just have a proven track record for me, and they've changed to 2-week payouts. You can pass in 10 days, 5 days on the first phase, 5 days on the second phase. You don't hear anything about people not getting paid out, and they also have that swing trading account. Some of these companies, they only want you to enter trades during certain hours. Now, my only thing is news. I have to check because that was one thing. They don't want you to trade news. But you know what? I think I'll be okay with not trading news. I think I'll be okay. Just have to make sure I'm setting my days up, and like I said, watch it. So And then it's not even, I don't even think it's just like news. I think it's like the first 15 minutes when price like spikes. So that also helps you because once the market slows down, you can find a good entry and gauge where price is going. So like, let's see what GU is doing now. So this trade is null and void. Right? Is GU coming down here? Did price just trade back into here to go higher? Because at the end of the day, I know it's coming higher. Just have to win, because this imbalance is getting filled, right? So our last structure point was here, and price broke it here. All right, let me not get distracted and finish my trading plan. But yeah, so FTMO and that news thing, it really isn't a big deal. So I think I am going to say FTMO. So that's my 90 days. 6. I haven't even like thought of a 6-month trading goal. And you know what? In 6 months, I want to have a 85% winning rate. If I stick to all my rules, I can have it. Focus. This is B. All right. Now for choose a risk to reward ratio 1 to 2 or higher, risking 1% each trade. What session will you trade? New York session. What are your entry rules? I will enter on a trade. See, I'm gonna delete this. It was on the fib, of course, but I'm gonna have to add some more things to this. We're gonna do some more back testing today. After I finish this live session, I'm gonna come back with the back testing session because I got time today. Do a little back testing for probably an hour. I was on there for 3 hours, but I'm still double checking these entries. I need specific things for these entries because drawdown is beneath me. Okay, it's just beneath me. It is. Okay, so what is your exit strategy? The -27 or the -618 will be my P always. All right. How many confluences do you need to see before trading? This is what we're going to get in our back testing. What time frame are you going to enter trades on? I was trying out the 15-minute, but I'm going to stick to the hourly. How will you keep track of your trades? I thought I had put my Discord on here. I have to do better with that at the beginning of the week, taking my screenshot of before, at the end of the week, posting the after. So, take before and after pics. And you know, I was trying to keep my stuff on my chart, but I like deleting my charts every week and remarking them up just because I can like um walk through all right. So how many confluences do you need to see before entering a trade? We're definitely gonna say 3 or more. When will you analyze winning and losing trades for the week? I thought I put that on here. Saturday or Sunday before the market opens. And when will you mark up your charts? I thought I put that on there too. Sunday before the market opens, which I did not do that this week. I didn't mark it up until Monday. So, all right. I'm gonna have everything but number 6, which I am working on. I believe I should have it filled out by this. So, start. Put on here price never broke and tested resistance for our entry. So y'all have to remember, just because I'm putting this tool position here doesn't mean I entered. I definitely drew this yesterday on the chart and said I was waiting for price to break out, retest, and then buy. Right? So this is why we didn't enter this trade, because we did not get that retest. All right, so we're gonna let the down. GJ TP. It came here. It looks like this is first time coming back to retest what was resistance. Now just made it support. This entry definitely should have been up here for this sale. And I was waiting for a break and retest of what area? Let me delete this. Of this area here. I didn't think price was gonna pull all the way back up there. But it did have to retest this trend line, didn't it? And that's exactly what it did. And gave us this candle right here. And entry should have been up here. Right at the open of this candle. So I just missed about 9 pips. Now we see where this daily candle will end. We have 6 hours left on it. This could be a pullback because we had our impulse move here. Price corrected and it bought. We can put a fib on that. Here. Here. See price make it to the negative 27. So we're gonna see how this daily candle ends. One thing's for certain. TP was hit. So now we just look and wait, see what GU's gonna do. See if we'll ever get this break and retest. Gotta see how this daily candle's gonna end. This was a big daily candle too. It's up here. It's about average. It's 100 pips. And it looks like a double bottom on the 4 hour. I just wonder if price is now going to drop to this level before pulling back. So $13 pips. I think this is a monthly low. Or if price is gonna break and come here. We got good news on the dollar, so I didn't even look to see if they updated any articles. I just refreshed that page. Well, the numbers are good, so all right. So now what I'll be looking for I won't even be waiting for price to come all the way back up here, break and retest. If I get a pin bar candle or a candle that pushes up and buyers come back in the market, let's find a candle. Something like this, bullish candle, or it could even be a long wick. I was looking for a wick, but I do see all these big body candles, big body bullish candles. So something like this, but the body more towards the top. Let me know that the buyers have come back in the market. If I get something like that, when price closes on that candle, I'm gonna get in. In 26. We're getting these smaller candles down here. See how this 30-minute candle ends. Let's see where the dollar is. If the dollar holds below this level, create equal highs. Don't want to be a higher high. Then that means we'll have to wait a little longer. Hopefully we can get the entry at the top to sell. Is making it up. It gave us lower lows here. Equal highs would be here. So let's see if it's going to come here, come up, give us a double top, or if it's going to break off, continue buying, because we do know that the dollar is a buy. It is bullish. And this dollar candle is back towards its daily highs. Of the day here on UJ, the dollar here. Of the day. And news has slowed down. It's 10:30 now. You're not getting any more spikes. Now we want to see if the bullish pressure is going to continue moving up and give us a new high, or Is it just gonna hit the high of the day and turn around? I'm trying to get this. Here we go. So this is our daily range. What time is it? This yesterday, yesterday, yesterday. Where did we start at? I started here. This is a pretty bullish candle, but this is the hour candle and it's 10:30. So news shot it up. Let's see how the next 30 minutes ends. And if we are going to hold below our equal high. Which here. Or if it's going to give us a higher high. I think it'll come back if it gives us a higher high back to here. Have to see what happens. It looks like price is trying to push out. So GU has to continue, must still be falling. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Can't believe I did not pay attention to news. I need to pop myself. Definitely here. We got retracing the 382. I should come to the negative 27. That is where at on the daily. I don't know if price comes down there. That's a 46 pips. Sure about that. I'm gonna leave that purple line there just to see if price goes there. But I'm thinking this is a triple bottom. This 1, 2, 3 here. Price just passed the. So that's not gonna work. All right, well, we're gonna log off and then I'll be right back with back testing. I don't have any trading opportunities today. Well, not for today, for right now, because said price could. I think I should have entered this buy. Want to see what this looks like at 11. We'll say for GJ, this is still a higher low because it's not lower than that lower low there. And all it did was it broke out of this consolidation area some and then came back right back into a clear retest. What other news do we have this week? So this could possibly turn the dollar around tomorrow. Because at the end of the day, these imbalances got to be filled. Just don't know when, you know? They have to be. Price was moving down smoothly. It really was. This is why you have to pay attention to the news. Sierra. All right, I'm done. I'll probably come back from Asia so we can see what happened. About 9